I'm here to speak on the Springside Park River Trail. The old river trail, which was constructed back in the late 80s, was made out of wood structure, 5 feet wide, 8 foot long sections all strapped together for most of the part. Some of it was made out of natural ground with just a base of granular stone on it. It was heavily vegetated. Some spots were very hard to walk through. So about 2005, 2006, with the Millennium Project, a new walkway was put in play. The new walkway basically starts at number 2 highway. It's a concrete sidewalk that travels along underneath the CN train trestle. This trestle, the structure, is an amazing structure in itself and very, very scenic at night as it is illuminated. The concrete sidewalk continues along the river edge, across to the top of the falls, and right along the edge of the falls down to the bottom of the knoll where the falls bottom out. This opens up onto a very nice stamped concrete area. On this area we have 5 amazing, beautiful cast iron benches placed for people to use if they want to take a rest or just want to sit and view the falls. All these cast iron benches were donated by area residents, and one bench in itself was donated by the mayor and his wife. The stamped concrete area opens onto an 8-foot paved walkway that meanders along the river, up and down and around, all the way through to Center Street, at the Center Street Bridge. Along this pathway, you can see some granite plaques that have stories and photos etched in them. They depict a piece of history along this area of the river. One would be on the Gibbard Furniture Factory. Another one would be about the footbridge that used to traverse the river. And down near Center Street Bridge, you'll find one that talks about the tides that come in and go out of the Napanee River. From there, you would cross underneath the Center Street Bridge. You would open up or come out into beautiful Conservation Park, which is our docking facility for visitors. Along this dock, you'll see during the boating season, particularly in the warmer months, a massive amount of boats any day of the week. People come from far and wide. We have repeat visitors every day or every week from Belleville, Picton area, and we have people from quite a distance away. This past summer we had 2 couples come in, each on their own boat. They were from Texas. So if you're down that way and you stop and you want to have a visit and hear some good stories, they're great people to talk to. From the dock, you can continue on the pathway and you'll go through the rest of Conservation Park, up a slight knoll, and this opens up into beautiful Rotary Park, which is the home of our recently opened splash pad back in 2014. The pathway wraps around the back side of a massive, up-to-date, beautiful Rotary Park playground, which just opened in 2017. This park here, if you go by any day of the week through the summer, it is just a massive amount of kids and parents, and they're all having fun playing in the water and on the play structures. From there, the pathway continues on a little ways. You go across a small footbridge and you come out into the Lennox-Abington County Library. The old river trail was not very accessible, if accessible at all. The river trail at present is accessible to everyone, and we see a great amount of use in it, especially if you're down there around lunchtime. You'll see a numerous amount of staff from Napanee, like the downtown business people, using it on their lunch hours, taking walks. It adds beautification to the whole area. We had a beautiful waterfront, and now this even makes it better, and people that are using it are noticing that we do have a great waterfront.